Hi, I am Ismail from Pearl Lemon, and today we're looking at how SEO works when your audience is older and doesn't use the internet in the same way. Almost every SEO guide, every content strategy, every keyword research tutorial is built with the same invisible assumption that your audience is online, they are comfortable with search and making decisions the way a 35-year-old marketer would. But what if your buyers are 65? What if they search differently, trust differently, and make decisions through completely different channels? Today, we're asking an honest question that almost nobody in SEO addresses. Does any of this actually work when your audience is older? Now, first, let's kill the myth. Older audiences are online. They search, they research, they read. But the way they use search is genuinely different. They tend to type longer, more conversational queries, full sentences and questions rather than short keyword phrases. They're more likely to search for a specific business by name than browse category keywords. And they are far more likely to read thoroughly before making any decision rather than skim and click. This means if your content is built around short, punchy keywords and skimmable bullet points, you might be ranking for searches your audience isn't actually making. Here's where most SEO content falls in this audience entirely. Younger audiences are comfortable acting on information from a website they've never heard before. Older audiences are not. They look for specific trust signals before they engage. Professional accreditations, recognizable associations, real phone numbers, physical address, named people with credentials. A fast-loading modern website with great UX and strong rankings means very little if it doesn't look like a business they'd feel safe calling. This has a direct impact on SEO because it's not just about getting them to your page, it's about what happens when they arrive. And the high bounce rate from a distrustful audience will quietly damage your rankings over time. This is one of the most overlooked dynamics in this space. For retirement planning, estate services, healthcare, and similar niches, the person doing the searching online is often not the older buyer themselves. It could be their adult child, a 50-year-old researching for care homes for an elderly parent, or a 45-year-old comparing pension drawdown options on behalf of their mother. Your SEO content might need to speak to a completely different person than the one who will ultimately use the product. That changes your keyword strategy. It changes your content tone because now you are not talking to the person that is looking to retire. You are talking to someone related to them. And it changes what a conversion actually looks like for your site. Here's the honest truth about this audience. Even when they research online, and many do, the final decision almost never happens there. It happens on the phone, in a branch, at a kitchen table with a family member after a recommendation from a GP, a solicitor, or a friend they've known for 30 years. SEO can absolutely play a role in this journey, but it's rarely the last step, which means measuring SEO purely on online conversions will always make it look like it's underperforming. The real question is whether your content is building enough trust and familiarity that when they pick up the phone, they're still calling you. The answer to the question if SEO does work for older audiences is yes, but only if you build it around how this audience actually behaves, not how the SEO industry assumes everyone behaves. A few things to get right. Write in plain, clear language. No jargon, no clever headlines, just direct, honest answers to real questions. Optimized for question-based and conversational searches, not just short keywords. You need to optimize for those conversational keywords. This audience types the way they talk. Build trust signals into every page. Accreditations, named staff, real contact details, physical location. Create content for the adult children doing research on behalf of their older relatives. They are often the ones driving the search. And stop measuring success purely on online form fills. Track phone calls, track branded search growth, track how many people mention your content when they call. SEO for an older audience is not broken. It just needs a completely different definition of what success looks like. The biggest mistake in SEO isn't targeting the wrong keywords. It's building a strategy for an audience that exists in a textbook while ignoring the real people actually trying to find you. If you found this content to be insightful and helpful, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. We are posting regularly. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.